breathing life after love, after love, after love. I can feel something inside me saying, I really don't think you're strong enough, no. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name is Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel, and welcome to my life. We have Dannii Minogue. Are they related to Kylie Minogue at all? Who do you love now? Official video. And this is brought to you by Little Lion. Thank you so much for your donation and the coffee. It helps out a lot. So this is my first time even hearing this song. I don't know what decade, what place, or for what reason. So I want to do some research. Dannii Minogue. Danielle Jane Minogue is an Australian singer, television personality, and actress. As a child, she became known for her appearances on the television talent show Young Talent Time. Never heard of it? She went on to play the role of Emma Jackson in the Australian soap opera Home and Away. Never heard of it? For which she was nominated for 2 Logie Awards. Logie Awards? Never heard of them. She was born October 20th, 1971. Okay. Well, I don't see any relationship to... Is Kylie older than Dannii? Dannii Minogue. Comparisons she faced over the years to her older sister Kylie. Wait a second here. Is Dannii Minogue related to Kylie Minogue? Yes. Dannii is the younger sister of Kylie. All right. Well, I do like Kylie Minogue's singing, so let's see what Dannii has in store for us. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. One. And let's go. Again. Looks a lot like her. Nice effects, okay. Nice. I probably have way more questions than answers or even commentary for this one, so just bear with me. First things first, we hit the like. I subscribe to London Records, and I have a link of the original video down in the description below. Let me see if Dannii has her own channel here on the YouTubes. Yes. Okay, so my first question is, was she ever a judge in a talent show? Because she really seems familiar in maybe in like Australians Got Talent. Australia's Got Talent. If I could type Got Talent, Australia's Got Talent judges. She seems like somebody I would have seen in an oh my god, big, look at that, I nailed it. All right, she was in it. I'm not losing my mind all of a sudden. Yeah. I used to watch these videos a lot, guys. Wish we got more suggestions for auditions and talent show performances. Could be Australians Got Talent, AGT, BGT, X Factor. There was even one that only lasted, I think, 1 season or 2. It took place in the UK, if I'm not mistaken, and the 100, I think it was called the 100 or something, where it was 100 people voting for contestants to move on, and if they got, the 100, then it was like the best possible outcome. But either way, so she was there, and I didn't know. I just saw her as a judge, but I didn't know anything about her until now that I'm seeing her sing. She has an actually, kind of solid voice, especially for this type of music, which I would consider Eurodance, right? It was at like the beginning of electronic music, and it was what was popular back in the 1990s. I'm assuming this came out in like 1998 or something like that, when I was just a toddler. I could barely even speak. Didn't know English back then. Let me see. Okay, 2001. Close enough. Yeah, dance, electronic. That's what I still didn't know English back in 2001. But yeah, right now it's kind of difficult for me to compare her voice to Kylie, just because I don't have it fresh in my mind. And Kylie's definitely the most known out of the two sisters. So my other question was, what happened? Did they not maybe get along, or they just never decided to pair up and do like a sister duo? That would have been cool. That would have been so, like, if you can do it, why not, guys? Of course there's a lot of, things that go into it, elements and stuff, but if they can both sing, then and sing, and they're very similar in their singing, in their voice, from what I remember, in their appearance, they could have been like a super team of singing Eurodance sisters taking over the world. Man, missed opportunity there, as far as I know. But yeah, I think this was a nice groove. I like the music from back in the day. I think it used to be more simple, more about that vibe, especially something like this, where it's just like relaxed. It's not supposed to hit you in the face or anything. It's just like a mood that you're flying through the universe. And the imagery that they have in this video, keep in mind, they were using like Windows 95 to put the effects together. So this was like at the early stages of video editing on a computer, I would say, the early 2000s. 2001, when I was in school, we used to have those Macs, the iMac, I think it was, where it was the box computer, and you turn it on, and it was whatever. What was it? No, if it was Mac, then they didn't have Windows. It was something else. But I saw both. I saw the early computers, and yeah, I think it's just a very fitting video from that decade. She's very beautiful, by the way. We see her different facets here. We have the well put together, elegant, right, formal Dannii, and then like the let's get crazy, let's get tipsy and have a good night Dannii with the hair. There was like a variation of hairstyles from one Dannii to the other. But I like the dancing. I like the vibe here. I wonder what the people think about this. Like the new generation would think. They probably make it into a meme because now everything becomes a meme or a GIF or just like some internet trend, right? They wouldn't take it seriously. But I think it's a fair song, right? And one that I think I had heard when I was younger, but maybe it didn't hit as hard. It didn't have like a lasting effect on me for whatever reason. It's more tame. It's a tame electronic song. But yeah, if you guys have suggestions, I would appreciate them. Comment, hit the like, subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.